Hey guys, what is up? My name is GoldGlove, as most of you guys know over here on my YouTube channel, my main YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, I actually have 3 different YouTube channels that I run. This one is my main one, which is basically just gaming, some other stuff here and there, but mostly gaming. I have another channel where I post the vlogs, where I literally sit in front of my, I pick up my iPhone and I record something, or I use my vlog camera, my little bloggy, to record something, and then I just upload it, and it's a part of my life. Sometimes it's just what I'm doing that day. Sometimes it's just having me sit in front of a camera in my room and just talking about random shit. And then my other channel is my Let's Play channel, where I play video games and beat games and do funny stuff and rage at fucking every campaign. Anyway, you guys know all that. So anyway, if you guys are only subbed to this channel, you should go check out those channels. The links will be down below in the description. But today, I wanted to talk about something. And it's something that I've actually talked about in the past, but a lot of people may not have seen it, they may not have heard it, and I think it's something to talk about often, because it's important to hear it often. And so what that is as you can probably tell by the title, and that is getting over your depression. Now, there's a lot of people who think that depression is very serious, and I agree with that. It is. A lot of people have, different reasons for being depressed, or they might have different reasons for, the way they feel for pretty much any emotion. But depression is something that can really change a person, unfortunately. And so, yeah, I want to share my experience. I have made a video like this before, like I said, but I kind of wanted to do it again because I think, especially because my life has changed since the last time I made a video based on it. And so, yeah, I wanted to talk about that today. So, for those of you guys who don't know, I am 21 years old now, and when I was about 17 or 18 years old, I don't know why, I always had this slight depression, and it wasn't like a major one, and maybe at the time maybe I didn't even know I had it, and the reason for that is because it was this feeling that I always had, and I was just like, well, this is how I feel about life. And I feel like every single individual has a different sense, like they have a different feeling about life, and you don't notice it until it has changed, right? You can't, you don't just have an opinion about life. You don't just have a feeling, and and you can't see that opinion. You can't know that feeling until you see it change. And the reason for that is because you have nothing to compare it to. You have nothing else to say, hey, I feel a lot different than I did before, or I feel a lot different than, man, I remember being so sad and now I'm so happy, or vice versa. I remember I was so happy and now I'm really sad. And so yeah, I mean, I've been there, and I know that at one point in my life I was always just there was real no reason. I was just kind of upset. I was just kind of down all the time. There was really nothing to make me smile or make me happy or make me proud or anything. And and I always thought it's something, I'm missing something. I'm missing someone or something. And what I mean by that is like maybe an inanimate object, or I didn't know what I was missing. I was missing like a path, but I felt like it was going to be given to me. That's always in my head. I had no intention of trying to leech off people, right? But I always had this thing like, oh, it'll come to me. I will become happier. It's okay. Eventually something will come along and I'll be okay. And the reason I got out of my depression is because I changed my opinion on that. I changed my mind. I said, fuck this. I'm not going to wait for happiness to come. I'm going to go get happiness. I'm going to do things that make me happy. I'm going to do something that I love. I'm going to do something that I enjoy. I'm going to do something that makes me want to wake up every day with a smile on my face because I'm proud of who I am and what I'm doing. And I think that's, a lot of people don't understand that. They're like, when is my break, when am I going to catch a break? When is something good going to happen to me? You can't do that. You can't sit back and wait for something good to happen. You got to go make it happen. And, when I was 17, 18 years old, I just wasn't happy. I just never, I don't know. I mean, I laughed with my friends. I hung out with my friends. I smiled and all that stuff. But deep down, I always felt like there was something missing. And I think that was just like my own self, I don't know, I wanted to be proud of myself. I had no excitement for what I was doing. I wasn't proud of myself. I had no I don't know. I can't really think of the word right now. I don't know why. You're probably thinking it in your head, and you're like, he's an idiot. But when I'm talking about it right now, I'm totally losing my train of thought. But I was just missing something, right? And I wasn't proud of myself. I wasn't happy with who I was or what I was doing. But when I changed that, when I started to kind of go out and do things that I wanted to do and pursue things that I wanted to pursue, that could be like a rap song. You know, I feel like I'm Dr. Seuss right now. No. When I did that, I was so much happier. I was just like, yes, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this to make myself proud, to make myself happy, and that's what it should be all about. You know, like if you have a passion, if you have something that you love and you enjoy doing, or maybe you haven't found that yet, you know, search for it. Go out there and try to find what's going to make you happy, because it's never going to just come to those people who sit back and wait, really. And I had to learn that the hard way. I had to learn that over the course of like 2 or 3 years. And I finally just now, like, you know, even you know, I'm a normal person. I'm stressed out. You know, sometimes I get a little down over something. But for the most part, probably 95% of the time, I am in a fantastic mood. I really have nothing to worry about. I'm in a good position, and it's because I went and chased this position. I went out there and I tried to put myself in a position where I would be happy on a day-to-day basis. And I feel like it's one of the hardest things to do, because it's either, you know, you don't see any progress. And what I mean by that is it's very hard to see what is the potential. So it kind of, I don't know, it scares people, because they're like, oh, you know, I'm going to try so hard and fail. But you don't know that. You don't know that until you're there. You got to try. You can't be afraid of lack of progress. You know, if you're doing a bunch of stuff, you're like, I'm trying this and this and this, and you're still not happy, keep going. Sometimes you're not going to see progress for a really long time, but when it comes, when you see the difference between your life now and then, you're going to be like, wow, everything I did, everything that I wanted to do for myself, you know, it was the best choice, and I'm glad I stuck it out. And you know, I did things, I'm not going to name them, but I did things that I didn't want to do necessarily at the moment, but I did them because I knew that in the long run it was the best. And sometimes that's just what you got to do as a human being. As a person, you have to make that decision that sometimes you have to do things that you really don't want to do. But if it's for the best, if you know, if a lot of people are telling you to do something and you're like, no, that's not what will make me happy. You know, the people around you, especially if you have family and loved ones, they usually know what is going to make you happiest. But then again, you know, you have to figure that out for your own too. So, I don't know, I rambled on this video. If you want to hear more about it, all I'm saying is, I guess my point, my entire point is, don't wait for happiness to come and find you. Go find happiness. You know, be proactive, be productive, be your own, make your own happy ending, and that could be taken sexually if you want it to. I don't know, whatever makes you fucking happy, I guess. But yeah, so that's my opinion on that. Sorry I rambled for so long. If you guys want to hear more about this kind of stuff, I guess this is kind of like a life lesson video. But I wanted to kind of bring this series back, kind of videos like this, because I know a lot of you guys enjoy it. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave me a like, possibly even a favorite. And if you have any questions for me, or if you have any other topics you want me to cover, leave me a comment. I read all my comments. So yeah, I don't know what gameplay you guys watch, but thank you guys for watching the video. You guys are the best, and see you guys later. Bye. Alright guys, thank you guys for watching my video. If you guys want to check out more, you can always check out the annotations on screen. The top one is hilarious and the bottom one is as well. I might regret uploading the bottom one. Hopefully I don't. If you guys want to go check them out, be sure to do so. And be sure to click on the mystery box for something special.